Anderson County. This is Councilman Brett Sanders recapping March 15th council meeting. Tonight we had a couple resolutions. One was to declare March American Red Cross Month, and the other one was Paul's was recognized as the No-Kill South Carolina Organization of the Year. So that was a good thing to happen. I know that the staff out there, Dr. Sanders and all her staff, work very hard in taking care of the animals. I'm a big animal lover, so I'm glad to see that they're recognized statewide, and they're doing some things in other counties as well to help them move toward no-kill shelters. Well, only had one second reading. That was a project, again, a reciprocal relationship with Greenville County to help them. We get 1% of their tax revenue. And then on first we had a River Oak Subdivision. We voted to have them a special tax district. And what that is the subdivision had roads put in the past that did not meet county specs. So the 75% or more has to sign off. The homeowners in the subdivision signed off, and they will get some paving done to get the roads to a county standard, and they will pay that back. There'll be a bond, and they'll pay it back over a 10-year period with an increase in taxes. And we also had fee in lieu on a project, $6 million investment, 80 jobs being created, and right now it is under a code name, Project Yale, and it'll be coming out soon.
And that's an expansion of an existing company.
Correct. It's already here in Anderson County, and I don't even know who the company is. So they keep things quiet to make sure that some other county doesn't try to come in and woo them to come to their area or offer them better incentives or something of that nature. But we also had a resolution to allow our administrator to proceed with engineering for a wastewater treatment facility in the Star Iva area. There's been a lot of inquiries about subdivisions and some development in the Star Iva area, and this will allow them to have the sewer capacity in order to promote growth in that area. So that will probably be coming up in the future, but that was just to allow our administrator to start the process and the ball rolling. We also had another one, same thing with our administrator. We GMC Engineering Firm. We have the county is actually already has our money, everything set up to build a new wastewater treatment facility up in the Pendleton area up in my district. And the problem with that is you have to acquire land, find a site that is suitable for something of that nature, and we've got to had a few meetings with Pendleton and Clemson. Pendleton already has a site up there, the town of Pendleton, wastewater treatment facility, and we can partner up with those three, and it will actually be cheaper on the taxpayer. Plus, it will allow us to have more capacity. So not only we don't have to build a facility, we're getting more capacity for less money. And I think once that project's completed, a lot of areas up there now are close to capacity, and you have big companies like Arthrex that's on that line as they expand and grow, and some other companies up that area with housing, things of that nature. Capacity's not there, and it's on a first-come, first-served basis, and so hopefully that project will start moving at a faster pace now. We've got the engineering done, and that will be a win-win for not only Clemson, Pendleton, and Anderson, the citizens of Anderson. We also accepted a PARD grant, a Parks and Recreation Development grant, a grant from the state for $50,000 to put towards our Kid Venture project, which is underway now. So that will be hopefully completed about time the weather starts warming up. So, which I'm ready for that too. Also, we had a fee in lieu agreement, a $20 million investment. The packet said 50 to 60 jobs with an average salary of $42 and some change per hour. And that is going to be a research and development company. And it was under Project Lifeboat, and I think you and I both have been trying to figure out who it is. So
And that's the highest wages he's ever seen a company bring in.
highest wages, and they'll be paying a 6% tax. It'll be a $178 million impact, economic impact over 30 years. Right now it'll be a $14.5 million payroll. So there's a lot of things going on. They'll be assessed at a 6% tax rate. So I'm glad to see that we're diversified here in Anderson County. You know, one time we were all automotive related. We were textiles, and then we got into kind of being automotive related. But the diversity is here in Anderson County now, and there's a lot of companies looking, reaching out, talking. I think our economic development department over there under Burris Nelson is doing a tremendous job, and I can't wait to see some of the names of these companies that's coming in, but I believe that one's going to be one that we all know and recognize. We had a bid approval tonight, and that was Leslie Court and Paving, which is in Anderson County. It was to revitalize some old tennis courts in Hurricane Springs Park in the Piedmont area, and that will be converted into pickleball courts. I think the people up there have been reaching out to their councilman in that district, and instead of doing the tennis courts, would like to see pickleball. And I'm glad to see that a local company got the bid. They actually done the tennis courts. It's been there forever. They've held up well, but it's time to move on. And I believe they actually came in under budget. So that's another good project for the Piedmont area up there. We had a motion to purchase a piece of property out at the the legendary Green Pond Landing, and it belonged to Emmanuel Light Church. And there was an old social hall, I guess you would call it. There is an abandoned African American cemetery there as well. The county is going to be maintaining, taking care of the cemetery out there. The Green Pond, a lot of people don't realize that's a 36 acre piece of property out there. You have equipment and things of that nature in other areas that has to be transported over there as you do fishing tournaments, things of that nature. There's no place for Matt Shell over our Parks and Recreation to sit down with someone and negotiate. I mean, they're standing over the bathroom under the shed out there if it's raining, or sitting on the back of a tailgate trying to negotiate a deal. And I think this little project and the property is right in the heart of Green Pond. That way we can keep it under county control, and I believe it will provide an excellent office space / maintenance equipment area to keep equipment out there to take care of things, and also somewhere where you can sit down and negotiate a deal in a proper environment. An approximate 2-acre site at the Green Pond, the legendary Green Pond Landing. As everyone knows, we had the Bassmaster Classic. If you didn't get out there, the next one is something that you have to see. I read that it was the largest turnout in any Bassmaster that they've ever had. I was out there. I got out there about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. People everywhere. Talked to some of the fishermen. A little guy from Hawaii, I can't remember his name, but he said this. He was amazed at the people that came out, very excited, and was bragging on the facility and the people of Anderson County. We had people in that tournament from all over the United States and Canada. So it was a very good tournament with record turnouts, and hopefully we'll have our numbers by next council meeting, and so that I can share some of the economic impact that it had here in the county. And finally, March the 21st through March the 26th is the Great Anderson County Cleanup. We'll be meeting at the old TTI Ryobi building, and we'll start at 8:30 a.m. and go all day till 5 p.m. They'll provide safety vests, gloves, grabbers, trash bags. So come on out and take pride in your county. Good things here in Anderson County. Take advantage of the Civic Center, Dolly Cooper Park. There's a lot of great things to do in Anderson County, so take your family and get out and enjoy yourself. Thank you.